Well, hey everybody, Deltafly Gaming back again with Castlevania Lament of Innocence. Oh man, the first day of semester has already started and I am exhausted. And that's kind of crazy. I'm already exhausted.
Okay? Would you like anything else?
Alright, magical
fine?
ticket.
Yes, certainly. Something else instead.
And
Is this
memorial
okay?
tickets.
Anything
Alright.
else? What would you like today?
No.
Anything else? I appreciate your business. Welcome. Come back soon.
Okay. Save that. So, hopefully your guys' day is going pretty well, or has gone pretty well, whenever you're watching this. I was going to say reading this. So yeah, we are still in the Ghostly Theater. Alright, so I need to go left, around. Or no, wait, I'm going upstairs, wasn't I? Over here. Ow. I'm not sure why, but this is coming up kind of dark, so I apologize if it's a bit too dark. Yeah, I think I'm gonna have to go on a money run here. I'll probably do that off screen just so I can, you know, spare you watching me running around going hunting for money. So I think I had like 2,400 and now it's down to zip. Well, that's 25 bucks there. And there's 25 more. Oh, hi! So, over the weekend, my girlfriend and I went out to dinner, and there, like next to the restaurant, there is the mall. And, you know, we hadn't been there in a while, and most of the time whenever we go there, we pretty much just walk the mall, just to kind of, you know, work off the food, I guess. And, I mean, sometimes we'll buy stuff, but I mean, it's not like, you know, we don't go to the mall all the time. So anyways, so I'm over there, and I figured out, we always stop in specific stores just in case there's something I want to look at or she wants to look at. And I stopped in the GameStop. Dude, get off! Thank you. So I'm, just browsing around just to kind of see if there's anything that might be, that I have on my wish list that's like maybe 20 bucks, something, And I found Resident Evil 7, I think they call it the Gold Edition, Game of the Year, all the DLC kind of stuff. And I was like, you know what? I found it in, like, if you ever gone into a GameStop or a game store, they might have that, like, here's all the stuff we have on the shelves, and then there's a little box of, like, here's, like, cheap stuff that we're trying to get rid of or whatever. And at first I saw, I think it was NHL 17, which was like, I think like $8. And I was like, I probably gonna get that because the latest hockey game I have is NHL 13. Like, I'm way behind on my sports games. And I was thinking that was going to be the game I was going to get because it was, $8. Not that big a deal. And then I kept looking through, and eventually I came across the Resident Evil 7 Gold Edition. I was like, yep, buying that one. I don't care. I've been needing to get this. Been wanting to get it for, some time. So, I take it up to the register. Ladies, nice lady, whatever. She rang it up, and I get all the way home, and I, take it out. I look at it. Don't pay attention to it. I just start immediately starting to tear off the sticker that they have, the price sticker. And so I look at it, and then I look at it again, and then I look at it again, and I realize what the employee did was she looked at the game case, sat it down, opened up a drawer, and pulled a different game out. She pulled out the original Resident Evil 7, the non-gold version, gave it to me, rang me up, and that was that. I wasn't paying attention to it either. Get home, and I was like, damn it, I don't have that. She gave me the wrong one. So, I think it was like 8:30 at night, and the mall closed at 9. I was like, I'll just go tomorrow, whatever, no big deal. Go in the next morning, and it's some guy. I think it's just some male employee. And so, I explained, I was like, hey, I got this yesterday. I showed him the receipt, and I was like, I got this yesterday. I got the gold version, but the employee gave me the standard version. And he was like, oh, okay. Looks at the receipt, says, Resident Evil 7 gold. And he's like, oh, I'm so sorry. And I was like, oh, it happens, whatever. It's, common, simple mistake. I don't think it was, she didn't do it on purpose. But, so what the guy does is he's like, oh, let me get that for you. And he goes in and he gives me just the disc. He was going to put the gold version of the game in the regular game case. And I was like, no. I need the actual, whole thing, game case and all. It was over there in the bin. And he was like, oh, okay. And then he continues to try and get it. I was like, no, dude, look. I picked up the gold version, brought it over here. It was in the bin. All I wanted was just to keep the box and the case of the original and the game of the original version and just give me the gold one. And he was like, oh, well then, okay, I see what you mean. And so then we go over to try and look through the bin. Couldn't find it in the bin, and I was like, uh-oh, that's not good. I think, I'm going to have the standard version of the game case, but gold disc. And I was like, that's not good. I can't have that, because that's just weird. So then I walk over to the shelf and I'm looking through it. I'm like, okay, Resident Evil 4, Resident Evil 6, Resident Evil 5, Resident Evil 2. I was like, oh shit, it's not there. Potent time bell. Bell up to not start of play will not disappear upon use. Wait, wasn't there a stage? I think there was a stage where there was the two Cyclops dudes. I think that's where I gotta use it. Alright, so anyway, so I keep looking down the shelf, and 2 or 3 games down, there was Resident Evil 7 Gold. And I was like, nope, that's the one. So eventually the guy just, put the games back in the cases that they belong to, and he gave me the game. Damn it. Well, at least I'm not taking health off this jump. Damn, come on. Thank you. Yeah, I completely apologize because I can barely see this. I'm going off of, just barely what I can see. I will have to adjust the brightness and stuff next game. I apologize. Because, if I can barely see it, you guys can almost definitely not see it. That's interesting. Like, all of them but him died when I hit that cross. But he actually got his last attack off. Oh, it was a save point. Okay. Wonder what my second save file is. Oh well. Alright. So, come across there. That... Why does it show that box I've been in? But everything else in this whole map I haven't been to yet. Oh, I'm on the second. Okay. So there's a balcony up here. What's the point to being up here then? Ooh, what are you? Max HP up. Okay. That is good. Not much reason for me to like backtrack all the way around. Yeah, here. Or no, wait, it wasn't this one. Or no, wait, maybe it was. Yeah, it was. Yeah, because I gotta just run through that room into the next one and use the bell. So I'd like to know what what game in your view had the greatest music? Or like what game series has just phenomenal music? Like this game right here. No? Maybe over on the carpet? Yeah, it's probably have to do it on the carpet or like center of the room. Figured. Oh, yeah, Sarah.
Leon, you came to save me.
Oh, thank goodness. I'm so glad you're not hurt.
I can't believe you're safe.
Let's get out of here first.
Yes.
Who are you?
Oh my. Too bad. And I thought this would work so well.
Ma'am, you're in your underwear. Okay, that laugh.
It was obvious that it wouldn't be so
Well, of
easy.
course it won't be.
I was going to let you die without any suffering because I liked the way you looked.
Did you now?
Well, that's just too bad.
But I've changed my mind. Your face warped in pain. Just the thought thrills me. Oh, this will be lovely.
So, is it Incubus or Succubus? I have a feeling that's what she is. Rose petals. Yep, Succubus. Delicious. man. Yeah, I need that. Alright. Oh, doing that thing. The, yep, one of us is fake and the other, or one of us is real and the other two are fake. Ow. Damn it.
Come in. No trick. No trick.
Oh, she can keep moving while she does it too. Alright, come on. Alright, well, down to the first bar. Okay. See, I think this fight would have been a little bit easier had she not have kept from doing the whole like hovering just above my whip. Can I finish her?
Come in.
Damn it. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. No, 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 no.
Delicious.
Alright, she's done. Come on. Ah.
Come in.
Oh wow, I found the right one the first time. There we go.
If I had known this would happen, I would have fought you in the guise of your loved one. Then, like that old man, you would have...
Old man?
Rinaldo?
You're talking about Rinaldo.
Yeah. Yes, she did
What
this
do you
to him.
mean?
That old man... his own daughter...
And that, ladies and gentlemen, that is the final orb. That means it's coming down to the end game. And man, am I looking forward to that. Like, this is... As much as I love all the Castlevania games, I've never beaten one that I can think of.
Ah, you did well to come back.
So,
Rinaldo, please tell me
What is it?
about your daughter.
I don't know what you've heard, but you don't need to know anymore.
Rinaldo, you've helped me so much. The least I can do for you is listen to your story and support you in your suffering.
Needless meddling.
I was only trying to help. I mean...
Very well. I'll tell you. It was 5 years ago. A cold night, the full moon. I returned home from picking herbs necessary for the secret arts. And what greeted me was a sea of steaming blood. And at the center of it were the bodies of my wife.
So he had a wife, and that was who
I
the
could not believe my
Succubus
eyes.
took the form of.
My daughter
Oh
was
no, maybe it
there,
was his daughter.
laughing, blood dripping from her mouth.
She was turned into a vampire?
That's right, by Walter. My daughter went out a window without even looking at me.
Walter just doesn't sound like a good vampire name.
When I recovered, I built the whip with alchemy. Then, I searched for her.
I see. I've heard enough. So this is what you meant when you said you owed him.
I challenged Walter, but nothing came
I wonder
of it.
what,
That's why I live here.
like, where Walter
help
comes
those
from.
who wish
Is
to
he
fight him.
Irish?
I never would have guessed.
Forget everything I just said. Think only of yourself now. He's not an opponent you can beat while distracted.
No, you're wrong.
What do you mean?
The force of your grief can only make me stronger.
Okay.
Thank you. I am grateful.
Do as you will.
Like I said, man, we're only here to try to help. I mean, he's going to kill the whole the vampire. So I mean,
What would you like today?
just be a little bit
Is
more
this
considerate.
fine?
We're just
Would you
trying to
like
help.
anything else? Is this okay?
All right.
Would you like anything else?
I definitely am going to need to do
Anything
money
else?
run.
I appreciate your business.
shit. Alright, you know, I think I'm going to just end this episode here. I didn't get around to talking about the game music, so I will talk about that tomorrow. Hopefully you guys can jump in and chime in with your thoughts about it. Tomorrow, that's the final door. Holy shit. Alright, so I'm going to wrap this up here. Thank you guys so much for watching. You guys have helped me from the start, and I appreciate every single one of you for what you guys are doing to help me. And I will see you guys in the next video. Please feel free to like, share, comment, subscribe. See you guys tomorrow.